the peer reviewer recognition, which, as you know, is our mission and goal. So some people claim peer
Yeah.
reviewers should be paid. Some people claim, on the other hand, peer reviewers should just be grateful that journals give them a huge privilege of peer reviewing the paper. Still, in a publish or perish, let's say, logic, if I mean, we as authors, as scientists, and you know this better than I do, are measured based on what we publish. And so the lack of any recognition makes the peer review process sort of a Cinderella, I would say, of all the scientific work. So what's your view in regard to recognizing peer reviewers' activity?
Yeah, this is a very good question and one that gets asked all the time. And there's two aspects to this. There's two facets to the answer to this question, in my opinion. And we did a workshop recently with PLOS, and this exact question was asked to the head of publishing at PLOS, Public Library of Science Journals. And he said, absolutely, peer reviewers should get recognition, but there's not enough money in the system to pay everybody a fee for the work that they do, even a small fee. There's just not enough money in the system. If one journal starts, or one publishing company starts paying peer reviewers, then everybody's going to have to start paying peer reviewers, or there'll suddenly be this skew in quality across the publishing system. And that's why, like, this is not a setup question, I hope, but like, that's why reviewercredits.com is such a clever idea, because you're giving credit to reviewers that's not necessarily a payment. The other aspect to the answer to this question is that universities, funding agencies, national governments should include peer review as a benchmark in the way that academics, PhD students are assessed. At my universities in Ireland and in the UK where I worked, nobody cared at all about how many peer reviews you did. That wasn't part of our assessment criteria. And if it was, then the whole peer review process would be more balanced. Like, I wouldn't care so much about getting credit for reviews if I could report them to my university as part of my promotion, reports and things like that. So if anyone's listening to this, working for a government, or managing a research council, or dealing with a university assessment system, then that would be something that more universities should incorporate, in my opinion, because it is very important. We depend upon peer review, and yeah, that's it. But paying, I think there's not enough money. Just, that's the
Okay.
simple answer.